Hello, my name's Ian Holland. I'm 58 and I come from England. I'll tell you a little bit about my dental history. I'd lost quite a lot of teeth throughout my adult life, and I used to wear a denture. Unfortunately, I lost a few more teeth through abscesses and my denture didn't fit properly anymore. And it was costing me a lot of money. I think the last treatment I had in the UK was to take 2 teeth out and it cost me £600. They suggested that I get some implants or another denture. So I asked them to, at my local dentist, asked them to price up. I think I needed 7 implants and 18 crowns. So they quoted me in the UK and it was £28,000 to do the work, and which was a bit expensive, as you can imagine. So I started asking around people, you know, if they'd been abroad or if anybody knew, and a work colleague of mine who'd been to Turkey 3 years beforehand and had all of his teeth done. He sort of recommended Smile Dental Turkey, which is where I am now. And he'd had his done 3 years beforehand, no problems at all, and they looked fantastic. And so he gave me the website, and so you go onto the website and you can read loads of reviews, and there's Trustpilot reviews, and you can see all the different dentists, and it's quite detailed of what they do and how they go about it. And in the first instance, I just took 2 pictures of my existing teeth and sent them on WhatsApp. And I was surprised how quickly they came back to me. I think it was in January. I sent a picture, and within a day, they came back with a rough estimate of what it would cost and what I would need, and different price structures, so I could have, you know, sort of the top end or middle, or I could have economy. So I went for sort of in the middle, and then proceeded to book an appointment, and it was so simple. All I needed to do really was to send flight details, and we agreed on a date. So I sent all that through, and they pay, depending on how much you spend, they pay for your accommodation and half your flight. So yeah, I got a flight and they gave me all the details of the hotel. So I was a bit apprehensive, but my friend said, nothing to worry about, they're real professionals. So I arrived here on my first visit in March of this year. I was picked up by the airport, taken to the hotel. It was all very smooth, everybody very friendly. Spent the first night at the hotel. The hotel was great. Food, breakfast, no problem at all. Very comfortable. I mean, it wasn't the best hotel in the world, but it was very nice. So the first day, I was picked up by a taxi in the morning, came to the clinic here in Antalya. Everybody very friendly, they welcome you in. First thing you do is you have an x-ray. So they give you one of these 360 x-rays, you go into a machine. And then from there you have your first consultation, and from the x-rays they have a good look at your mouth, and they suggest what you should have. And if you decide that's okay for you, they then give you a complete price for that, which was actually roughly the same as what they'd estimated in the beginning. And from there you start your procedure. And the first thing they do is, in my instance, because I was having a lot of crowns, they shave your existing teeth down, so then they can take an impression, and then from that impression they make your crowns. That was an uncomfortable experience, but if you're in pain, they give you plenty of pain relief. They stop if you've got a problem, they listen to you, no problems at all. So that first week in March, I had all my crowns fitted, which were brilliant. They look, and I went for it. I mean, there's 50 different colours you can choose from, and I chose a sort of natural looking colour. And then I had my implants done as well, which it sounds terrible having a drill into your jaw, but it was painless, and the guy that did my implants has been doing it for 25 years. So he knew it backwards. He was brilliant. So then once they were in, they were stitched up, and they sent me home at the end of the week, and then you have to wait about 3 to 4 months to come back to let your implants graft to your bone. So I've just come back. I'm just about to go home after my second visit. So on my second visit, I've had all my molars fitted at the back of my mouth, which match perfectly with my crowns at the front. Again, a brilliant procedure. My dentist, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, but Ugur, he was fantastic, and he listens to you, and he takes a lot of time to make sure that your bite's correct. Yeah, so I've been here for a week. Very good, no pain, very professional. It's state-of-the-art clinic here. Nothing is too much trouble. And I suppose if you're in the UK, I would say you hear all these stories about Turkey. It's a load of rubbish. The dentist here is better than the UK. They treat you better. They listen to you, and they don't force you to do anything that you don't want to. So I can honestly say anyone that's looking for either crowns or implants or just have any dental care, I would recommend Smile Dental Turkey in Antalya. Fantastic people and a brilliant experience. Highly recommended.
Ain't nothing better than